Alright. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wilson with the Wilson Tao Show. I have a super special guest today, and it is none other than Team Tensei. They are one of the most dominant car groups or car enthusiast groups down here in the Southeast, kind of based out in North Carolina. Just want to give a huge shout out to them. Thank you guys for taking the time to come out here and, kick back and have some conversations. So how do you guys know each other? I guess we'll start with the back row first, and then we'll come up to the front.
I've been these two since way back in the day.
Yeah.
We're cousins.
We're related too.
He used to watch when I was baby.
Yeah.
Okay, babysitting.
He used to have his diaper,
White
pacifier, that's like for the bottles. Yeah.
And I guess if you want to kind of going down the line, if you want to give a shout out to whichever car you have on the team that you're most proud of. I know you got a few.
Well, everyone know me of the, I guess, the vet right now.
Yeah.
No.
I know the S2.
I know the
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the S2. But
You got a lot, man. You got a lot.
S2's the long gone, so, but yeah.
Or the white one.
Vet or NSX.
Okay. Vet or intersex.
They know me for the Civic.
The Civic.
The only
There's a
one that
lot of
matters.
Civics, man.
The only one that matters.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Damn! Big flex.
Sorry, guys.
Not coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is.
All right. And you?
They don't know what I drive, but I drive the TL. It
Okay.
don't go out
What's
much.
up to you?
TL? It's just an Acura, man.
The Tula?
Hey, but best Acura of one time.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
One time
Acura
champ.
class right here.
Yeah, what's
Only
up?
happened to be the intersex.
Hey, hold on. We got drink for that, man.
Yeah, let's drink half.
Yeah, y'all
One
two.
time champ.
Oh yeah.
Acura boys, Acura boys. Hey,
Acura boys.
if you ain't mad, you drink with us.
Yep.
I'm
never mad.
If you mad or jealous, don't drink.
Damn.
I ain't gonna drink.
I mean,
Don't drink either.
Honda Acura boys.
Alright, bet.
Honda boy, right?
Oh boy, yeah.
Not Echo boy.
Alright, I drive the red S2,
What
2000.
Huh? That's too.
burgundy or red, whatever you want.
Yeah. Both ways, huh?
Yeah.
He wrote both ways.
Yeah.
He loves them both ways.
Damn.
Yeah.
Some people know me from the wide body rocket bunny, the panda.
Oh, yeah?
Nah, I'm just messing.
Throw back. TV.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, I was just messing with the rocket bunny. Z. Everyone knows me from just the Silver Super around town.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The classic JDM. But yeah, guys. So let's get right into it, man. How did you guys kind of meet each other? How did you become a team? And also, how did you get started into the car scene? Like, what was the reason you got into the car scene? So kind of we'll go around in the same order again. So how do you guys know each other? You
I'm
said
in the wrong seat.
you're cousins. It don't matter.
I think it's from like an old car group, and then we just kind of like picked up.
Yeah.
Like me, Ali, and Chu, we basically went to school together,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's
Those three was
family.
together.
Yeah, and then
We found this guy on the
We
street.
just found him on the street.
found him on the street.
Y'all ever
but,
heard
yeah.
I want Yeah, he was like,
It was for sale.
Oh, Craigslist, the free ads.
It was a box of litter.
Yeah.
And nobody would pick him up. So we picked
Oh,
him up. It
jeez.
was
That
like,
became
Yeah.
No, but in all reality, I grew up playing cars. I love cars.
Yeah.
That's a lot of guys have a lot of hobbies. That's really my only hobby.
Uh
So that's one of the reasons why I have a lot of cars. Because that's my only hobby. So I don't
huh. Okay.
spend a lot of extra money on like other sports.
like
Yeah.
$7 sandals.
Yeah, like sandals and
shoe,
$80 haircut. And
Yeah.
No kicks.
Well,
Yeah.
free.
No
but-
fishing.
polo
Yeah.
hats.
But Ali, I guess you go.
So cars was pretty new to me. My cousin Eric got me into it, and then it was like a drug, man. He
What car Eric had at that time?
Gay ass Civic.
Man, yeah,
It's color of his shirt too.
hey, look, hey.
Hey, that shit was loud. That shit was loud as hell though.
But yeah, it just went from there. It was like a drug. You just keep on going.
What age? What age did you start new?
Before I started driving, man. I remember I used to put in like
Early
8x10
teens?
white paper. I put straps on my car, taped it up, make makeup. I still got pictures of it.
Yeah, we wasn't
Yeah.
born yet. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for me, it was probably 15, 16.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I went cruising in
Almost
the
same age,
Civic, and
Yeah.
he opened the windows, and it was about 50 degrees outside. I was mad as fuck.
Too damn cold to be
It
doing
was
this.
difficult with that shit, but
It's a vibe though, you
But
know.
yeah,
it's a
you
vibe. But
gotta
it-
let
it
other
hit
people.
pretty good though.
You gotta let other people know what song you playing, right?
Yeah.
Have to.
What was on the plane?
Shit, I don't know. His exhaust is kind of
Romeo and Juliet.
It was leaking. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, exhaust leak too.
Yeah.
That shit was loud as hell though.
And he
Yeah.
transferred off to TL too, right?
Hey, dude.
So is exhaust leak a thing for you?
It's a mod.
Here's the thing.
That's a mod.
Here's the
That's
thing.
signature look.
Yes,
When you
stupid.
can't afford
It's a
turbo,
mod.
you gotta
man.
make it sound like it's turbo. You know what I'm saying?
It's more of a mod than lights.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, think about it.
Unintentional mod.
At a young age, who's got the money to buy exhaust? You can just make it
Exactly.
awesome.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Sounds loud.
Yeah, nobody else gonna do it. I'll do it then.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted me in the back in the passenger side.
And you know why you want passenger side? So the car be lower.
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember
Over that.
I remember back in the days.
I'm a drink man too, because my super low on the driver's side.
I remember back in the days, like when everybody's like on just like springs, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, when you first time do it, you're happy, right? But it's never low enough. Then you always have to park in the grass
Yeah.
to make it look low, you know? Yeah.
Bumper, yep.
That's
Yeah.
always the thing where like you try to park in the
point
grass,
it.
you know? Yeah, to make the car look low.
Is that why your dad always said, go cut the grass, motherfucker?
Dude,
Later.
hey, we'll talk about that later.
Hey, you remember back in that photo shoot, we used to pull just the backyard, and so the grass would be higher, so your car looked lower and
Yeah,
everything.
dude, that's totally a thing, man.
Yeah.
But man, I remember I got back into cars like I've always liked the cars. I remember when I was like in 3rd grade. Y'all remember those little Dub City cars?
Yeah.
They used to sell? Dude.
I couldn't even afford that shit. I just still
Yeah. So like I remember I bought one one time.
Oh, actually, cut that out, bro. It's still from Super King.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super K.
Super K.
Hey, but for real,
Let's cut that
a lot of it was for like video games too. You know, like Midnight Club,
Underground.
Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really.
Everybody wanted to drift in the city.
Fast and Furious was like
Right.
there.
That's, yeah.
You think it started from Underground?
Underground Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
was doing-
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious really pop it
The
up.
first one was introduced in 2000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a lot of
That's
people
right.
love, 2000.
That's right.
So,
I think Fast and Furious, I just got my license or permit, I can't remember. I remember that. It used to be Carmike.
Yeah.
Dude, it was packed.
Yeah.
Like people leaving the theater thinking they were Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
hey, I mean, how many times did you ever say Tucson Jr.?
Tucson Jr. I still say that
Or-
to
or-
Eric all the time.
Hey, or Monica.
Dude, that's iconic, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
iconic.
If you know, you know.
I
Yeah.
never even liked sandwiches, but tuna no crust. I mean, I said I never even ate. I ain't even a fan of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, so I mean, what age were you? Around 15, 16 as well?
So,
or you
like,
started before then?
I mean, I've always liked cars. Like I said, when I was in 3rd grade,
Uh huh.
dude, I used to buy these like Hot Wheels, Dub Cities. Dub Cities a little bit more expensive, right?
Yeah.
But dude, I remember like I still have these little like kiddo friends,
Yeah.
and like they like cars too, bro.
Yeah.
I remember I sold one. He gave me $20 one time for one.
Oh,
I was just
damn.
like,
Hustle.
Good.
And you was a salesman before you was a
Yeah,
salesman.
yeah, it was a salesman.
But I used to have to steal cookies at the lunch line, bro.
Put it under the tray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to,
Damn.
bro.
I never done that.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
crazy.
bro, I finished before I get to the line.
So one bite. One bite. All right, Brandon, what about you, man?
I think I started when I was like 16, basically. I always liked cars, but
Okay.
16 when I had like my first car. Basically.
Did you have like other influence too? Like, was it family that was into it, or like,
Yeah.
were you kind of like
Yeah.
solo?
I had family that mess with cars too.
Okay.
So like that kind of made me like cars too. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, 16 when I started my first car, and then my second car is where I really actually put a lot of that.
Okay, nice, nice.
Forever project, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever project.
That's right.
Never,
That's
never
right.
be done.
I remember that EP3, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey,
And you had the 002s on.
Hey man, this is crazy as hell. Man. I met Brandon a long time when I used to play volleyball at Southside Park. He pulled up in that white EP3.
Yeah,
13.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn. I was like,
Oh, that
damn.
was you?
I was like, you got a little sticker that says Daily Dream too. I said, what's up, Tim? And he was like, yeah, he didn't talk to me at all.
He still do that today.
Well, here's the thing. He can't be mad. He didn't know English back then.
It was
Still learning.
16,
But he's
bro.
pretty fluid
Hey,
now.
back then he was listening to Bible music.
That's true. That's true. I think Brandon was one of the only person.
Yeah, you'll make him
I
drink.
drink.
Hey, that's true
That
though.
shit hit though,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, I mean, just think about it.
Yeah.
Anytime he ever worked on cars and he sent us video, there's always like some kind of like crazy vato.
Hey, you don't remember the people that party at Burger King all the time?
I did.
Yeah.
Burger King.
Yeah, he used to park right over there by Bojangles too.
Yeah, yeah.
You were Burger King for a minute too.
No,
You must have eaten there a lot.
I've never been there.
Now that's a lie.
What Burger King? All right, Chew. What about you, man?
I think for me,
Where was your start?
I think my start was when I first bought my first manual car. I was like
Uh huh.
18, but I mean I started late, but I was really influenced by family. I think a lot of people know Barney and Thomas. I think they were
Okay.
really big into cars.
Yeah.
My dad was always like, "You cannot go racing. We're not getting
Right.
sports cars." And I growing up seeing Thomas's Civic and my cousin Barney's Blue RSX.
Yeah.
I think that was what really kind of took it off from there. I remember watching Fast and Furious at their house when I was just a kid.
That's where it all started.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the majority of the answer is for the car community too. That came out early 2000s. And,
Yeah.
I feel like,
Long time ago.
I guess if you think about it, the car scene technically hasn't been around that long. Would you guys say so as well?
It's a different kind of scene because you think about it. Classic cars.
There's a lot of
and
cars.
cars and coffee. Been around for a long
Yeah.
time. That's
Okay.
like-
Cars and
people-
coffee's been around?
People go to small towns, park,
Mhm.
especially small towns around here. There's plenty of small towns around here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tuner scene is
The
different.
tuner scene is completely different.
Right,
I mean,
right.
the tuner JDM scene, I mean, you think about it. Look at SEMA 10, 15 years ago.
Right, right.
It was all American muscle classic cars. Look at it now. More than half of it is JDM tuner cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just, I mean, a lot of people even talk about it in SEMA time. They're like, the tuner scene has really taken over the world.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, for sure.
So the tuner scene is, I don't know about y'all, but I remember back in like the 99, 2000s. This is my cousin.
I was 3.
That's a baby.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
you gonna show his
so
age?
like
Yeah,
back then
bro.
it was like all about body kits, right?
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
body
That's
kit.
true.
And then the body kit died down. The terminology for body kit was ricers. There's 2 ricey.
Yeah, yeah,
So the
yeah.
body kits went down. It went to like the OEM plus look, like just the lip kit.
And they started calling it ground effects
Yeah.
too and stuff like
and then just
that.
ground effects. So basically, just the front lip. You're not changing. You keep all the OEM panels. There's no wide body in there.
Mm-hmm.
When did the body kit start back up? Just recently?
recently, it was
15, 16?
So it was basically like, the body kits, it went back to the OEM Plus,
Uh-huh.
and then it became to like OEM Plus, the kit, that's when the kits become more authentic.
The kit,
yeah.
So everybody wanted the OEM Plus, they didn't want no aftermarket, they wanted authentic kits, and kind of went from there.
The difference of body kits nowadays, back then, is now they choose particular cars.
Yeah.
Back then, he put the same body kit on
Well,
the S2000
you put
on everything.
on the van.
Yeah.
The same
What?
body kit. So
Wow.
people don't really like it. Yeah.
Yeah. And now would you almost say it's like more about fitment, like how well everything fits together now? Because that a thing back then?
I feel like that kind of evolved, because like when everybody was like trying to be fitted, years ago when the body kits came out, it was more like, if you just had a body kit, you was nice. You had nice wheels, you had nice
And I mean, it wasn't that too. I mean, audio too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
everything,
definitely
audio,
That's right,
lights,
that's
right. Yeah, evolved
side
around.
doors,
I mean, it's slowly coming back. I think
It's kind of like what they're saying, history repeats itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's coming back in full
Yeah.
circle.
I don't think fitment was really a thing back
It
then.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Because like it's like if you had a part, you just slap it on, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, it's really like if you're a real enthusiast, like you really care how your fitment.
Yeah,
Work.
I think
Everything's got a flaw.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
right now fitment is
Yeah.
everything.
I mean,
yeah.
well, like whenever like us, not you, you're older, so like, but in our generation, it was like when we first started, it was like you had to be the lowest, like to look cool. Like
Okay.
you wanted to be, you had that
Yeah,
mindset, like I want to be
yeah.
the lowest, like
Yeah.
like Eric's saying, like you want to park on the grass
Right,
to
right.
look low. Now it's like you don't care if you're low, your fitment has to be on point. You
Yeah.
can be low
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
But
I
can
mean,
still
there's
have
bags
a-
now,
have
right?
an inch gap.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
So everything's just evolved.
Yeah, the trends kind of come and go, right?
It comes
Yeah,
go.
just like just like the market, like everything.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like you can predict the next trend, or do you
I
feel like
think-
it's
I
already
think-
starting to
I think
happen?
this trend's gonna stay there for a while.
I think it's all about your theme,
Uh-huh.
because
Yeah.
like there's track and there's like stance, right?
Okay.
So all of us we're kind of like in the mix, but
Mhm.
you got your own theme. Depending on what kind of car you got, I don't
Yeah.
have a track car, so mine's just straight stance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mine will not look good stance. I might get roasted.
I mean, and as of right now, it's more so of like being what you want. You gotta have a thing,
Uh-huh.
or you don't have a thing. Some people try to mix it too, and it's too much.
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
buy car
Yeah.
cards, you can't just go online and start buying out everything.
yeah.
You gotta, everything's gotta flow.
Uh-huh.
And I think it starts with just imagining, right?
Yeah, it's just like piecing everything. It's just like me and you go on the field play football. Just because I want to play quarterback doesn't matter to play quarterback.
Right,
You know?
right,
That's the
right.
difference.
I might be the O line, but it just says that you can't just start buying stuff. Everything's gotta flow from point A to point
Mhm.
C.
So kind of off that topic right there, what do you feel like? How do you find a trustworthy brand, right? Because there's so many reps, there's so many there's legitimate parts that you can buy, like companies you can buy from as well. How did you guys go about finding what's a trustworthy brand to kind of go with?
So around here, We're on the East Coast. We're North Carolina. I feel like North Carolina is like 10 years behind the scenes.
Really?
That's for everything.
Really?
The
Technology.
whole East Coast.
to
If you're not
restaurants,
Yeah, the
Cali,
whole
if you're not
East
Cali,
Coast.
you're late.
to the car company. You know, in Cali, you know, they're closest. They're closest
They
to
get
the
everything.
in Japan where all
True.
those unicorns are.
True.
So they're heavily influenced out there, and they slowly work their way about the whole U.S. We're on the far side. You know, everybody's pretty hick around here.
Yeah.
We're dead last.
I
We're
mean, you
dead
look
last
at
when it
it,
comes
we
to
still have fucking the Carolina stance.
Yeah.
We're the one that has it. It's the Carolina stance.
Yeah.
Ain't even proud of it.
Yeah. So it's like squatter.
Ain't even proud of it.
You go to Cali, they don't have that shit. They
Yeah.
have real cars, real trucks that's on air.
It's
Yeah.
They
themed.
can go up and down as much as they want.
And I mean, they got rock climbers. It's all themed.
You can literally eat off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really themed.
It's
nice.
kind of like spreading a rumor and it changes up a little.
Uh-huh.
That's how it starts. It starts Japan, gets to Cali, kind of goes this way, and everything changes up a little. By the time it gets to us, hey man, let's throw some fucking half kid on.
Yeah,
the truck.
let's start doing what they're doing like 10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
you know,
wow,
it's
okay.
kind of like that.
Yeah, like even like Honda's big in the scene, but like you look at the Honda game over here, especially like up in Jersey, they got their own scene. Carolina South, he's got the scene, and the Cali is like
Completely different.
dude, it's night and day.
Oh yeah. So it's such a wide variety over there.
I mean, there's a handful of guys here that still follow the Cali scene, but the trend, no, it's like Ali said, years behind.
Yeah. So I mean, kind of going back to it, do you feel like if someone was starting out, how do they find? Let's say it's a Civic, probably one of the most commonly modded cars, right? How do you find a trustworthy brand? Like, would you trust going to eBay and just buying some stuff? Like, how do you
Find trustworthy people.
Yeah, people's the thing. So I'm gonna throw this. A lot of people will say eBay's a terrible brand. eBay's just a company. They're just like Walmart.
Yeah, they
It's
can
everything.
They're
They're just another Amazon. That's all it
Exactly.
is.
You can
Yeah.
find a good,
Just sell it.
a good vendor on eBay, and
That's
all it is.
real good pricing. You know.
Yeah.
It just depends on what it is. If it's an actual name brand, you can find eBay. You can find
eBay is probably one of the largest vendor at SEMA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
eBay,
Nice.
people bash like I said,
I mean,
people
they
bash
even do,
eBay, but eBay is just
It's kind of like bashing Walmart.
it's just like a plaza. He puts stores in it. That's it.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, they got eBay itself, eBay
I
Motors,
mean, you
eBay
can buy
cars.
motor tires on eBay. Why would you
Yeah.
bash eBay?
So you just got to do your homework pretty much. Like,
Yeah,
you
pretty
just got to do
much.
a background check on that person you're buying from to see if
Exactly.
they're reputable.
Yep.
But you know, like even just hitting up, I wouldn't say hit up like the biggest influencers with the blue checks. I know everyone's got blue checks now.
They won't even message you back. So.
Yeah,
'Cause I
they're too
wouldn't even
big.
say that because you know they're more of like sponsored. They're swayed a different way. Like they're just gonna say don't do this, do this. I would say find some local people around going to car meets, and that's one of the biggest things about car shows and car meets is me and all these guys is just being able to connect and find other people who kind of have like personal, like actual like a personal experience of what products, what brand. I know for a fact a lot of us have been burnt out by certain motorsports who sells cars or sells parts, and I think it's just anybody like and some people just gotta make their money.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're just all you are is just another piece of dollar for.
I mean, you think
for
about
sure.
it, like 15, 20 years ago, there were shops everywhere for car parts.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can only find a few,
Yeah.
Okay.
and there's none around here. You think about it.
Right.
Amazon, eBay, everybody's putting on a business, but bigger vendors that actually distributes from out of country, those are the ones still alive because eBay and Amazon, you can only get something in your country.
Right.
So
How often would you guys say you purchase from, I guess, body shops around here? Probably not likely. It's mostly everything like just out of state, out of country.
It's basically to where what has access to a port. Because if it comes out of country, that's come to container.
Right.
So if whatever the shop is at, if they don't have a port access or a big access, for instance, on the whole East Coast, you can't. Nothing's close to.
Nothing comes to the East
Yeah.
Coast.
Yeah.
Only
Everything
people
comes
that's
from West
ordering from the probably East Coast is probably vendors. Or if they have access to the port, their ports are either in West Coast, they have ports from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Closest thing to us is Europe.
Florida's probably the best thing in the East
Florida's
Coast.
Yeah, because I mean, like just like what Ali was saying, going off of that, it's like what people don't realize is you're ordering from a shop, but it could be drop ship, and not a lot of people
True.
understand drop ship. Where it's
Yeah.
It says it's in stock, but really, honest truth, you're just buying it from them, and they're getting their discount.
Yeah.
Making their membership go a long way.
Yeah.
By having you buy it from them, and they're buying it from the actual distributor.
Supplier. Yeah.
Because,
The actual
like, all of
supplier.
these shops, they're all probably using the same supplier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same
Oh,
manufacturer.
interesting.
Just like Turn 14.
Yeah.
They're one of the biggest car parts out there.
Yeah.
They just distribute to everyone else.
Really?
Car
Okay.
14 is actually, by the matter of fact, in Pennsylvania.
Yep. They just opened
Yeah.
one shop in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but they're only wholesaler. That's it. They
Uh-huh.
don't sell to you. Can't buy nothing.
Like an average person goes to like, hey, let me get a set full.
Yeah.
People like,
They'll tell you to leave the parking lot.
where's your vendor ID? Where's your business ID?
Yeah. So unless you have like a wholesaler license or
Yeah.
something, you can't even
It's
purchase.
kind of like Costco and Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, they gotta have membership.
Yeah, and I mean, just going off of that, you really have to understand what you want to do to your car, and you really got to find the right people. You know,
Yeah.
Like there's certain shops that do certain builds. Like I know shops like there's a couple shops right here only do Hondas.
Yeah.
So I mean, you wouldn't see me as a Super guy or Toyota guy going to a Honda shop and, hey, can I get this, because that's just not the way it's going to be. Because
Yeah.
if they're more specialized in it, they're not going to. Why would they waste their time to be a specialist in that category?
Mm-hmm.
And they could help, but they're not going to be the expertise that you really need to go. Because it's
Right,
like
right.
seeing a doctor. Why would you go see?
Eye doctor for I don't know.
Yeah.
Or it's like
Appendix.
It's like a doc's for us to look out.
Yeah.
If you walk to a guy and he says, "Oh yeah, I can touch anything," then you got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Or it's just all the time.
Lord, like, hey,
Like if you go like just like our main mechanic here is Fawn. Everyone knows Fawn.
Yeah.
Fawn specialized like in just import, but like before I bought my RX-7, I was talking, he straight up told me, rotary, I can't touch it. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna touch it.
and that's respect though. 'cause,
Yeah, it just, but like I say, that's show the level of respect of knowledge
Yeah.
that someone has. If you walk to someone and say, "Oh yeah, I can touch that car. I can touch any car,"
Because
you
I mean,
you
'cause
might want to check your
they're
pocket.
down to take your money.
Yeah, you might want to check your pocket.
It's
It
not a
might
cash
be-
grab.
Yeah, and I mean, and I think going back to that, shout out to Fong too, because he'll always tell us.
I was gonna be here
Yeah.
without him.
One of the sponsors.
Yeah. He's actually one of the sponsors, and
Fawn is one of the main guys that keeps our car running. Dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I'm talking about the minor stuff, and even sometimes like oil change, brake pads.
yeah, from DD to
to motor swap,
Yeah.
internal stuff. It just
Mhm.
if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be here. So shout out to Fawn.
I think probably I don't want to say 100% of the team. I'd say 99% of the team
Pretty a good
has
amount.
been to Fong
All
shop
the
more than
JDM
2
cars,
times.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know for a fact I've
Like-
taken my Super to
2
Fong.
times a month.
Like,
Every time
like,
two
like,
times.
like,
I'm still there right now.
It's like knocking on wood, right? If somebody goes leaves this parking lot today and have a problem,
Yeah.
they're not calling Wells, they're calling Fawn.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Like, hey, I have this. What I do? What's my next step?
Yep. That's
First
right.
time I call him on Sunday night, but like, dude, my car's messed up. You said just take it to the front garage and leave it there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Never a time you refuse me.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean like
never
there,
time.
there was one
Yeah.
time my clutch died out and right by People's Bank in front of Little Caesars Pizza in Newton, and I literally messaged. It was like I think it was like a Saturday night, and most shops, most people it's all
They
about
ain't
business,
working.
right?
Yeah.
They ain't working. They'll see your message, but they're not gonna message back. Heck, Fong said, "Hey, just drop it off. Drop off the keys, and I'll take a look at as soon as I get back."
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Yep.
That's definitely real tight too. Especially with us being local. I mean, here this shop at We Karaoke, we're like a half mile maybe.
Probably.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Mile.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brad, go run that quick. Let us know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we still want to walk there,
Oh, I
but
think you're ready to warm up. Remember?
Yeah. We still got warm up. We still got warm
Yeah,
up.
he's not real far from here too, and I've I myself have taken some business to him too, so real cool guy too. But what are the first 3 mods you guys suggest? Maybe the top 2 or top 3, top 4 that you guys would suggest they do to their car to kind of like, now you're kind of like slowly integrated into the scene now. But let's say they are interested, like they've been to some, they want to get into it, but they don't know where to start. But they do want to do some mods to their car. What are some mods that
I
you
think
guys?
the basic things are what?
Coilover in the
Maybe
wheel.
coilover wheels.
Because
that's gonna be the biggest change.
Those are the first. Those are the biggest 2.
Yeah, I think
Because I mean, if you have those 2, no matter what group or Cars and Coffee or any type of just regular Walmart afternoon Saturday night meet, cool. I think suspension and wheels.
Yeah,
that
you have the
really.
most expensive brand on your like your body kits and
Yeah.
headlight, tail lights, and spoiler, but if your car sits a stock hop, you're gonna look funny. Just like a lift to get, you want to get the lift to
Yeah,
seat.
that's
I mean,
true.
you can have all these like
Body
camper
kit,
top and
uh-huh.
winch, metal pumper, flares, but if you're on stock hop, you look funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's all about being slammed or being lifted.
And then there's 2 different mindsets. People are like, "Oh, my car will look good. I want to go fast." Man, if you want to go fast, you can build a car to go to track.
Mm-hmm.
You can't race out here and get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes for a lot of people. So everybody's like, I'm going to build my car fast. I'm like, dude, if you're not going on track, what's the point? I want to have fun with it. But I ain't no gonna look at you like,
You
that car looks fast. No, it doesn't.
You don't need a good looking car to go fast.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't talk about you like that.
And
That's all I mean, that's what I'm saying. I gotta be
that's why I'm slow. That's why you don't.
Hey,
that's why you don't
Hey,
see
if you
that.
got a Supra, you're on 1,000, you're slow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stock Supers come 1,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stock
That's
Supers
a
come
standard.
1,000 horsepower.
I mean, I don't know what YouTube said. Let me look up an 800 horsepower Supra.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, that's the
We're really
first.
fine on this, bro.
Yeah, that's the first question I'm always asked. 1,000 horsepower. It's like, man, it's stock.
Yeah.
You can pour 10, 20 grand into it. Your first full throttle punch, I mean,
And it could just.
goes away.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say too. Like, I guess if you can paint a picture for the reality of someone who is wanting to get into it, 10 to 20 is like probably about average or mid or average
Yeah,
to like
possible.
To do
early
what, like build a motor? Or you're talking about like cosmetic stuff.
cosmetics.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
even touching the
Yeah,
motor
yeah.
yet.
Yeah, because I mean,
Cosmetic, like if you depending on the cars, it's very
Yeah.
pricey.
And
like,
it-
True.
for a good body kit is what 6,000-7,000 up.
yeah, I
Depends on
mean,
what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with the price of inflation,
Yeah, and
Everything else.
that's the kit.
Just for the kit.
Yeah.
just the
Yeah,
kit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got paint,
Like, we're not even talking about paying.
Paint, labor, cutting,
Yeah.
bolting it up. You gotta,
I mean,
you gotta
even
buy the molds.
even paying the cargo shit.
Yeah.
Because most time when these kits actually come in, it's not like a little box.
And
It
think
comes in
about
a
It's a
freight.
big box.
Probably
Yeah.
a $1,000
when
extra.
you put the
just
kit, it's not just like a kit. You gotta buy the wheels to fit.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta probably be on the right coils, right suspension to sit right.
Right.
So I mean, like you're literally on a downhill slope of
Tires
you
play
saved
back.
all this money
Yeah,
and
tires play a
now
big factor.
Tires too.
Yeah.
and talking about tires, they got to do alignment
Yeah.
because there's no point wasting money on tires.
There's
It's
Yeah.
so
so
much.
hell.
into
I
it.
don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I don't. It ain't no point.
What's in alignment? What's in alignment?
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot to go off of it. Just like New was saying,
Yeah.
you better off.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
cheaper to do drugs. I know that saying. I know most people don't think about that saying, but it really
Yes.
is because.
You be happier?
Yeah,
You don't drop 25 G's at one time.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Right.
Drugs, you could drop a couple thousand, couple hundred.
and I think like with mod, excluding cosmetics and stuff like exterior, but if we're talking about performance wise,
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's
yeah, that's
money.
a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
That is so much money.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Just because you had a really, really well-known shop build it, we're all human. Sometimes there could be one imperfection that can ruin it
Oh yeah.
instantly.
One little
Yeah.
nuts, one little bolts.
Yeah, I would say if you can't afford to do it 2 times,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Don't buy it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why you don't see me race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't afford to race.
Don't
Yeah.
punch your car if you can't afford it.
Yeah, I can't afford to race.
That's true.
Make
That's
sure you
true.
get a tune before you put your car.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a big factor right there.
Yeah.
Once you start, you can't stop.
It sounds like y'all
Yeah.
speaking from experience. Something was
Personal
Yeah.
experience.
some little thing was
Yeah.
messed up,
Yeah, of
and then
course.
ruined the rest of the car for like the
Yeah,
next
do
6
the whole
months.
thing.
Yep.
I know some
God.
people.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, but I know
Yeah.
some people.
Hey, if you got a beer, take it.
Hey, we got
Yeah.
What should be nice though?
All right. So the next question I want to get to is, what do you guys feel like is something that needs to stop at car shows / car meets? What is something that is dumb that keeps happening? That you're like, yo, this really got to stop. It's kind of ruining the community more than anything.
I think for me,
Yeah,
to
kind of
start
go down
off-
the line. Go down the line.
I think it's the revving.
Okay.
It's the revving because, like, owning a Supra, it's like I hear everybody else rev, and I'm just like why?
Okay.
Just why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially car meet that do that.
yeah, like, why can't we respect the property management or property owner?
Yeah. And the
Allowing us-
environment, the vibe.
Yeah, allowing like certain individuals to like Cars and Coffee in Charlotte.
Mhm.
That was the best thing we had around here.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Every last weekend of the month,
Yeah,
or last
everybody got
or
show up,
first of the month. Like that was like one of the biggest things we had around here, and the crazy pulling out of the
Yeah.
exiting
Oh,
out,
as they're
and,
leaving, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
it's going and trying to go as fast as go.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
and like and what's even crazy than that is the people that hype it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hey, do
Yeah.
a pull. They're holding the camcorder,
The
they're holding the
the
little
people on the
phone.
side.
Like, do a pull, and I'm just looking at them like,
Okay, hold on, camcorder? No one uses that
I might be back in the 80s.
with the boombox.
Go ahead and whip it out.
Nobody uses a camcorder.
They're probably like, hey, keep it rolling, keep it
Yeah.
rolling, keep it rolling.
Yeah. Hey, you rolling? You rolling? Oh
But,
shit.
but I think that's those are two things that always gets me nervous is the people that just want to act stupid,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then the people who rev, like,
Okay.
respect, like, we just gotta respect the people
Respect the host.
Yeah, respect the host, the property management, like, they, somebody took a chance on them, allowing them to do
Yeah.
something that's, like, high liability. I mean, we're talking about cars that catch
sure.
on fire, cars
For
that
sure.
can blow up,
Car,
oil
anybody?
leaking,
Yeah.
coolant leaking. 'Cause I know not everybody out there is clean underneath the car.
Uh-huh.
I know y'all got coolant leak,
Yeah.
oil dripping, all that stuff.
Hey, just calling everyone right
Yeah.
It's also,
Yeah, but it's the truth, because like we have to be respectful of the people who take the time out of their own day.
Yeah.
They're not making no money.
No, they're just trying to host a nice event.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
they're
Right.
just trying to keep the community
Right.
involved together.
Yeah, bring it together.
Yeah, but
Yep.
I think those are two things that really always like rubs me kind of like wrong.
And
Uh-huh.
going to that, like revenue stuff, respecting the host and the place. When you're pulling out stuff, for one, you're putting other people in danger.
Yeah,
Every car
Oh,
does
for
not
sure.
spin out like other cars. I mean,
You've seen videos.
just,
Yeah.
just-
A lot of videos.
I've
Taking
seen a
out
lot
crowd.
of Mustangs.
yeah, exactly.
Taking
I'm
out
not
crowds.
talking about Mustangs, man. I mean, you've seen those are the worst cars to go out in. Now it's becoming the
Chargers.
Chargers, Challengers, 350.
Hell, I'm gonna call out the
Infinities.
350Z.
Yeah.
I daily a 350Z. And when I seen that Nismo do that crazy shit and then spun out, I was like, damn man, come
Yeah.
on.
It's just putting
A bad-
people in
a
danger.
bad look.
If you think
You try
you're
to put
that
us on the map
fast,
for the
just
wrong
keep it on
reason.
track. Don't
Exactly.
come to a car meet. Don't come to a car show. If you got a rev and you got a punt, you got full throttle, just take it to a track.
Yep, that's
What
right.
you're doing is
Go
ruining
flex
it.
over there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
ruining it for the car meet,
That-
car guys.
Yeah.
There's events for those kind of things.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
there's
always
events
there's
for
a
it.
lot of racing events. I
Yeah.
don't know why I don't see them out there.
Uh-huh.
Probably because they don't have slicks. I don't know.
Anything
Well,
else you guys
that's-
want to add, or you guys kind of like agree on all that?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, just my biggest things that you said. Respect the host. Respect the venue.
Uh-huh.
I mean, running an event is not easy. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
It's not a solo team. You need a full staff.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, it's a lot more respect
Right.
and support. You got to support.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't support, then ain't gonna be nothing going on.
Yeah, especially like what you say, it's a big liability already, and then you're gonna add something that makes it even more dangerous, like taking out people in the
Yeah,
crowds,
'cause all they're gonna come.
damaging
They're
your
gonna
own
come attack
car.
the
Yeah.
main guy. That's it.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
just there put on a
Good time for people.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he's the one getting attacked by the city, the county, the law
That's right.
enforcement.
That's right.
Just because of one guy want to show up for 2 seconds.
Exactly, because at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
literally for 2 seconds.
yeah, like because at the end of the day, I mean, they're not gonna say, "Hey, that car did this." They're gonna say that individual group
At
or
your event,
Yeah.
or that event was the one that caused this problem.
Yeah, tied to y'all now.
And I'm sure none of these event people ask people to act cool.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
And be
yeah.
stupid.
It's just like how like Gatlinburg last year. It was a good event.
That's one of the best events that East
That's
Coast.
That's the best.
That's what we
Yeah.
have. In East Coast. Everybody look for that every year, but some dumbasses go out there and do stupid shit like takeovers and do burnouts and spit. And
Wasn't even near the show
not even near. It was just in the same city. But they were there
during that time.
and
Uh-huh.
everybody else was there. They-
Terrorizing the town.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what the locals hated.
Yeah.
Slam Enough is in the picture.
Yeah.
The locals
That's
hate
their
it.
face.
Yep.
And just that everything.
Yep.
going
Now
downhill.
it's tied to them
Yep.
too.
Now it's time and then like what do you
Sure.
do about that?
For sure. Yeah, that does make it rough too. But yeah, kind of going along the same lines too. How would you guys? Because I would imagine there might be some spectators that come out and be like, "Well, you guys do rev at shows." Speaking about the two-step, how would you guys explain what a two-step is and why it's a thing at shows? And because they'll be like, you guys talk. Because I want you guys to be able to clarify, like, well, you guys rev at shows, so like, why are you guys talking about not revving, but then you guys do it, So if you guys can explain what's a two-step and what's the purpose of it, and kind of go into the details why that happens at shows and why that might be allowed versus some other people.
I think the biggest difference, like, we can control it. It's
Yeah.
it's our activity,
The
so we can
environment you
control it.
Yeah.
Control the environment. is-
So for example, if you got a family that has a 2-year-old kid out there, and you got some dummy just out there just pop, and you're gonna scare the kid. But if you got a crowd that say, for example, we're controlling that, that crowd, they could be able to cover the little girl, little boy's ear up,
Or not even be
or
there.
just something.
Yeah,
We're not
or
gonna
move
be
the
ways
kids out of the
away.
way.
But if we're just a regular meet, you got some dummy just sliding out there, redlining, it just you're scaring the kid to death.
Yeah.
And then the
And
parents
on
get
top of
pissed
other
off.
things, Yeah.
And that's part of where the culture kind of,
Different right there.
I guess, kind of evolved from. Like two-step was like always performance reason, and now people have used it to where it's
As a
like
show,
like
yeah.
kind of like a show, clout,
Okay.
like shooting flames. I know for a
Yeah.
fact, like the first thing everyone always asks my super is, or ask me is, can you two-step? Can you shoot flames? This is like, it's like my tuner would probably say, don't do it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things too, like, you know, like I said, you said 2 steps more than but performance thing has that track.
Yeah.
People wants to host events and wants to do 2 steps there to kind of change it up a little and incorporate.
Okay, it's just
Incorporate
another thing.
how to show off their builds and 2 step. Like
Okay.
And I'll tell you what,
it's a controlled environment.
I mean, it's cool, but
It's different.
I'll be honest, the guys that line up the 2-step, they're not the ones running 1,000 horsepower,
And
500 Honda horsepower.
And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ones
They're
that,
just guys that
just got that crazy tune.
Yep.
Got that hot boy flame tune.
Yeah,
that they
Exactly. And the
call it.
ones that's actually doing 2-step at an event, you'll never see them at the track.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, did you build your car to be able to shoot flame, do 2 steps at a show?
Yeah.
Or do it where it's supposed to be?
Okay, so two-step was actually primarily meant to be for the track, like
performance-wise.
Yeah, performance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
some
I mean-
someone just brought it into the show
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
Like-
just kind of evolved.
Well, you got
Okay.
West Coast, you got big boys doing 2-step
Uh-huh.
to support the show.
Oh, okay.
East Coast is
Because
just.
it draws a crowd. It draws
Yeah,
a crowd.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
It don't
just
hurt
draws
the
a crowd.
event, it's a benefit the event.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
right.
activities.
Yeah,
And
just something else.
I'm not talking bad about, like, let's not put performance parts and tracks on a car, even though you don't track a car.
Yeah, for a show car.
I think that it just depends. It's just differential what you want and what you want to see.
Yeah, we talked about the dumb stuff that needs to be discontinued. What about things that should be praised more at shows? What are some things that are being done at shows now? Like, yo, we need more of this at shows. What do you guys feel
Honda class.
like? Yeah.
Honda class and awards. Honda is one of the, to me, is when you go to any car show, Carmen, Honda is probably 60%, 70% of it.
Probably
Yeah.
more.
Of the
Probably more.
cars.
I'm gonna be dead
Like,
serious.
so
meaning
you have
like
100 cars out there?
More diversify
Yeah,
the
you have
awards.
100 cars out there, I bet you 70%, 75 of those cars is Honda.
I want to say every show that we went to,
Yeah.
no one actually has love for the Honda.
And the hosts don't have, y'all gonna be mad at me, but none of y'all hosts have any respect or love for Hondas at all.
And you know what? Without the Hondas,
It wouldn't
Y'all
be-
wouldn't be
No
a thing.
show, no quantities, no money, no nothing.
and I'm not even a Honda guy.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm
I mean,
just, but I
that-
just,
that
but I'm
makes
just telling
sense.
how I see it.
That makes
'Cause, you
sense.
know, when we got like,
A lot of people. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, like when we got like at a car show, let's say there's 100 cars in there, and 70 out of 100 cars is Hondas, and you only have what, 5 awards?
5,
Not
not 3.
Okay, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes two.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you as a judge?
Gonna differentiate that.
You can't judge it.
I mean, like,
yeah,
that's
you can
right.
judge it.
I mean, if
That's
we're looking at paint now, I mean, screw all the rest of y'all 90s, because we're gonna look at 2020, 2024.
Yeah.
Because it's
'Cause y'all brand new.
at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, if someone went out of their way to get their credit scored and bought a brand new car just to lose to an old rust bucket, how are they really gonna feel?
Right.
Yeah, and the biggest thing about shows is like something that could, improve a car show.
Uh-huh.
My thing is respect quality builds too,
Mhm.
and respect the guys that pour money into it. Whether you bought a bill, whatever, but respect the car itself. Because to have a quality show, you gotta respect the quality builds. The quality build, the quality crew, quality guys will come out one time, and if they get slapped in the face, meaning, hey, this you lost to like you said, a 2021 Challenger Scat Pack.
Mm-hmm.
That is all it did was it came wide body and stock.
Fresh
and
off the
wheels.
lot.
You lost him, but like,
If I done oil change,
guess what? Next time they're not coming. They're not coming out.
I just did my own
Yeah.
little team.
They'd rather go to a little local car meet, or Cars and Coffee, or
Yeah.
and I think that's what
Bubble tea car meet,
discourages. I think that's what discourages people.
That's,
from
that's why a
coming to
lot.
car
That's why a lot of
shows.
shows on
That's
the East
true.
Coast is dying down because they don't have respect for quality.
Okay.
Like you go West Coast, we follow a lot of big guys.
Yeah.
You see them.
I mean, we met a lot of
they're
big
winning
guys
all the time.
Out in
People,
SEMA.
but people don't question it because guess what? They dominate their class.
Yeah.
But over here is like for example me, like I lost a car show to that car, but I beat him at a car show. Like
You beat him at another
Yeah, I
show.
mean-
Yeah.
And again-
which is like how
Yeah.
does that, where's the
and sometimes it's the same judge. It's just like it's not about winning, it's not about the award, but I just hate going to show. And if you don't charge me $65 to go park in there,
Yeah.
it's all good. I'll come park, respect.
Right.
But
something needs to make sense at
Yeah.
that point. Like you can't take 2 steps back and 5 steps forward.
I'm bringing my car so you can bring customer in to view my car.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
paying you, and you collect you pocket the money.
Right.
but
Right.
You're gonna tell me that if you come in for the awards, then you're in the wrong place.
Right.
I could go to my buddy's driveway and park there, for free.
So it almost feels like a participation where, hey, yo, I appreciate you bringing this to our show too. Let me give you this time.
Yeah.
Next time, I'm
let
gonna
me
give it to
make money
somebody
off of
else.
your car or your
Oh,
guys.
damn.
Yeah, you guys bring it so I could promote you guys so I can make money off of it.
Yeah.
Because people get a car show, people come for what? They come for cars.
Yeah.
They don't come for cars they see every day.
They don't come to see
three
me.
blocks down the road.
Yeah.
They want to see me. They would have just Facebook called me.
Yeah.
I'm seriously.
Add me on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, like, I might even
Yeah.
start OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all willing to pay to come see me, I might as well start OnlyFans.
Might as well, right?
I mean, you can put a carpool. I mean, any quality guy, they're gonna check off the box where if I'm paying registration, I want to compete.
Mm-hmm.
You're not always gonna win.
Right.
You win and lose, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't want to pay $65 a piece. And we got what 20 guys or more. And we pay over $3,000-$4,000
Yeah.
to go hear some hosts tell us that we're here for the awards that we're not here for the wrong place.
Right.
Well, give them my $65.
You have to justify why you're doing
Yeah.
things, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some overrated or underrated mods that you guys feel like you see often at shows? You can hit either one, overrated or underrated.
Me, overrated is tinted windows. I think that's overrated.
Oh yeah, just
Color tinted windows.
Color.
tinted.
Not
Yeah,
black.
yeah.
No, I'm talking about colored. Like that just.
look whack.
It just. I don't know.
I don't know how any of y'all didn't get it.
First of all, I mean, it's just safety facts too, but
Yeah.
it just is. To me, that's overrated. But y'all can speak in y'all behalf too.
All right,
but-
so I guess we're going out of line at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but
Say it.
so what's overrated? I'm gonna say lights. Just because
Underglow.
any kind of lights.
Okay.
Oh,
I got LED headlights.
I'm just saying. So
I got LED headlights.
So when flashy lights,
I agree
flashy
with it.
lights. So
Yeah,
flashy
yeah.
lights.
I
If
agree.
people put,
Damn.
I get it.
Underglow too.
You can put $100,000 to a car and be like that
Yeah.
shit's badass, but why did you have the lights? Because I want to stick out. I get it. You want to stick out. You want to be flashy. But what happens to the point where everybody else is doing it? Are you sticking out at that point? If you go to the event, you see more than 80% of the cars with like flashy lights on.
And every rhythm guy gets what they think. Guess what? They're looking for a jump box.
Exactly. Because the battery's always dead. Because it's
Hey,
pumping.
I ain't gonna lie, I did that before.
So it's one of those things. Am I going
I
to a car
learned my
show or am I
lesson.
going to a light show?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what differentiates them.
No,
Okay.
I agree.
So,
We're going to overrated.
but don't get me wrong. Sometimes that shit looks real nice. It's
Yeah.
flashy, but
Yeah.
when you and 30 other guys are doing it,
What's flashy on the
that
right
shit hurts my
car?
eyes.
Yeah.
It's nice on the right car.
Okay.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Eric. Overrated.
Overrated? So I don't know. I mean, they basically done said most of the stuff I agree on. I feel like if you just do it right and if it flows with the car,
Just keep going.
it's totally okay. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's very true.
I feel like nothing's really overrated if you do it right.
Yep.
You know? So I mean tint, crazy tint, you know, if you're a track car, obviously you're not gonna have it. You're either gonna be clear windows so you can see your cage, you know what I'm saying?
If you want a track car,
But-
yeah, plexiglass anyway.
But
Wait, actually, I ain't trying.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, I think if every car is done right into like their specific theme,
And
I don't think there's really nothing overrated.
it's just like I said, at the end of the day,
Depends on the bill.
Damn, you don't have nothing
All
overrated
depends
you
on
want to
the-
talk about today?
I mean,
suicide doors is something a little bit too much.
Yeah, my thing I would
Yeah.
say, I have a vet, because us vet boy keeps the Lambo for the Lambo.
Go ahead. So overrated, underrated mod. What do you feel like, Brandon?
I say carbon fiber fenders, because sometimes you can make it flow, but sometimes it just don't match. It's just
Okay.
it'd be too much.
Not the carbon fiber hood and fenders and the front, the whole carbon front, meant for the track. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
light.
track.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
meant to fucking go. People do.
Or you do it with your full car carbon fiber.
Yeah.
That's the real.
So it's
and
one or the
carbon fiber
other.
Carbon fiber looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, it has that 3D effect.
It's like us wearing a
It does.
doctor jacket walking around.
Yeah, it does.
And
make
we're not
sense.
doctors.
Feels
Yeah.
cool though.
Yeah, but that's about it.
My dad be, my mom and dad be proud.
Until they found out that you're just.
They found out I was supposed to be Dr. Tom. Oh no, they found out I was supposed to be doctor. And I became Dr. Tom.
Hell no.
Yo!
It's like you barely get a doctor, but like, nah, I don't play doctor at night.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So that's yours. Is that everybody? Everybody?
Choose.
Eric?
Choose.
Oh yeah.
What is it? The carbon
No,
fiber.
everything's
You know what?
underrated.
I'm probably gonna talk about the intakes, man. Like,
Overrated?
I think it's overrated. Everybody's spending like
500.
I don't even know what's the
$1,000,
cost of it, but $500 plus
Uh-huh.
for something that they think that makes power. And it might be certain platforms because I know that the Z's
just talking shit.
You gotta have big intake, get it tuned, and it picks up a lot of power. But I mean, other than that, I mean, everyone thinks you just buy it, put it on, boom, you got horsepower. You go out there, and
Yeah,
you're just like,
hella fast now.
it's like Fast and Furious.
Punching every gear.
Yeah.
5 horsepower, yeah.
But I mean, I think most people buy those intakes $500-$600, and they actually lose
Or
horsepower.
people want
versus-
intake and don't get it tuned.
Yeah, and I mean, then the car runs like shit.
And you lose gas mileage. That's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of negative to that.
Now your miles per gallon is even worse than what it was before. But any other things that you feel like, yo, this isn't done enough, like the underrated stuff, or you feel like everyone's, kind of got some pretty nice,
Underrated. Yeah, this is a lot of top underrated.
yeah.
What do you think? Underrated for you?
I'm just trying to think. Like,
We can start that topic
Yeah,
too.
I start with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, come back, bounce up.
Yeah, you
No,
got-
no,
you
no,
got
no,
one?
no, I didn't have one yet. That's why I said start with you.
I think too. Yeah.
Because if it
You
starts
just
over
said
there,
a
it'll go
lot.
this way.
There is a lot. You gotta think underrated. Like back to one carbon fiber fenders. Why have full carbon when you can paint half the carbon and leave the vents or whatever that's carbon to make it look? That's you don't see that very often.
Make it functional.
Because everybody pays a shit ton of money for carbon fiber. Nobody wants to paint over that carbon fiber.
Right.
But that's a move that should be done, and it just flows better. Just go look at my hood.
Okay.
Half of it's color match, half of it's carbon, and it flows. You can see the vents.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about my
For me, underrated
my
is
whole car,
tires.
my whole hood's
Underrated
For
tires.
me, underrated tires, because you got guys out here that has expensive wheels but cheap tires. But you got guys with not like
you talking shit about
ESR.
me too.
XXR that they put
I'm
total
a
or
Mitsubishi
weight.
only.
Like tires is looks, but it's performance too. But I think people just slap the wrong tires on the wrong build. For show cars, no, I'm not talking about race car. Just
Yeah.
for show cars.
Yeah.
Most race cars kind of know.
Yeah, race car knows, but show cars like you got 5 set of wheels and your tires cost more than your wheels. Like yeah, and then some guys got like
I remember.
$35 set of wheels and they spent $600 on tires.
Yeah. Put some Continentals on.
Yeah,
I don't know what brands I'm using.
Cheap brands about 10 years ago are now real good track tires. Right?
they really
Oh, yeah?
are. They really are.
People complain about what the Nankings.
Yeah.
Nanking's a good
10 years
brand.
ago, Nankings were
Yeah.
China cheap Taiwan Chinese tires. Now everybody using them on the track.
I see them
Wow.
on every
Yeah.
stretch car there is now.
Yeah. But now
Okay.
on the track they have.
You know what
nice
disappeared? Federal.
Federal.
Federals are slowly disappearing.
Federal just
Those
like
are just shitty.
Did they
Goes
have-
like you.
God damn.
Damn.
They
Fight them.
That's why I couldn't get no more.
stop making them.
Yep.
Federal-
Federal did drop off the face.
What's your underrated?
My underrated?
Other than you.
Like I said, man, it's nothing's really underrated unless you have done it wrong. If you've done it right, it's all good.
Uh-huh.
So what have you done right?
Nothing right. I'm underrated. Nah.
Your answer doesn't
I
make
ain't.
sense.
I'm gonna rate it. I ain't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unappreciated.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's really about like the car too. Like, if you really don't have something special, you're really like way underrated.
Okay.
Damn.
Like me, I'm way underrated.
Why you say that?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't. Sometimes you just feel like you don't belong. You don't fit in.
You feel like that?
Why do you feel like
Damn.
that?
Y'all don't include him? Damn. Where's the love?
This is the time
Let's
to make
drink. Let's
people
drink.
love
Let's
us.
drink so we can find out.
You know what? He's automatic in the room.
Hold on.
He's the only front wheel driving room too. Oh no.
You drove a front wheel car today.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding.
You can't be kidding.
I'm
You say you
kidding.
kidding 3 times.
Yeah.
Hey, after too many kids, it's real.
You can only say it so much.
Why do you feel underrated?
No, I don't. I really don't.
And you want best actor, fool? Don't talk.
Yeah, I want best
You
actor.
be an intersex, fool.
Here's the thing, like they were saying earlier, not enough awards, right? So like, if I place over an actor, I want my buddy to win too. He got an intersex.
All of a sudden, you're the shitty one.
You want to be the NSX.
I beat the intersex.
Dang,
I want you to win
So you
too.
want to be the NSX.
That's I want you to win too.
But,
I don't know, man.
Alright.
underrated, yeah. Classes at car shows underrated. Yep.
Okay.
Or these top 20, top 25 BS.
Like you need more classes? Is that what you're
It's
More
saying?
diverse.
It's more of like when you have too many awards, it's a participation award. When you have too many little, it's like how do you even differentiate what goes where?
But you can also have too many because of you're
Yes.
diverse.
Exactly. And if you have too many, it's because you have multiple different categories longer.
Yeah.
But if you have too little, it's just like what you make. Or don't make like a top 25 or top 30 or top 50. We used to do that too. It's because we didn't know better. We're learning.
It
We're
was
progressing.
dumb, yeah.
Mhm.
We're progressing to be better.
Yeah.
I mean, when you beat somebody, like if we have the same car and I beat him, it doesn't matter. I'm talking shit to him, trying to smack. It doesn't mean he's gonna be upset.
Yeah.
It motivates the little guy up.
Right.
Motivates him.
Right.
And it humbles the guy that wins to express their homework that they've done already to the little guy.
Yeah.
But when you're out there, you're just doing like some shows do like top 50. Like
That's impressive.
That's a lot.
Top 50 is kind of crazy.
yeah, why don't you just
That's a
get
lot.
50 in classes?
Especially if there's only like 100 cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Put it this way,
And
like
hell, I don't even place
Like-
top 50s.
No,
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
New was expressing earlier. Like 60% of the show is Hondas.
Yeah.
How do you have top 20, top 50, top something when half those awards are going to Hondas? If you differentiate to where there's multiple classes, you cut those awards in half.
Right.
Where it's not a participation award.
Yeah.
We've been in shows where there's top 40 and like 39 of those are Hondas.
Yeah.
It makes it competitive
Yeah.
again.
And how do you? It's one of the things Honda's cheaper to build. I'm gonna say that. You know, that's,
It
is.
That's the fact right now. You can put 30,000 to a Civic. You can put 30,000 to a Supra. The Civic's gonna look better
Uh-huh.
That's facts.
because Supra, you just bought an aftermarket turbo in the two. That's all you got.
Yep.
Damn.
That's a fact, you know.
Especially the older gen, right?
Exactly.
Like
Yeah. Newer gens are more pricey because obviously, but older gens, you know, you put that much money to a Civic, dude, you're god tier.
yeah.
But the Supra, you're still novice, you know. So.
One class is a Honda that's really going away that I'm sad for is the S2000. They don't respect the S2000 class.
They don't.
There's
Uh-huh.
not as much anymore.
Whenever we first
Well, I
started,
mean, you still
they
get
sell-
3,
you
4,
sell-
5.
No.
But just
It's
like
hard-
way
hard
back in
broken.
the day, like 2015,
Yeah,
2016,
they had their own class.
they had no class.
Yeah.
But now it's just they just don't care for the
Fit in the
S2000.
And you know what?
K swap only now.
Because
It's
all
all
the class is
Honda,
on the track.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's true.
Nah, fuck with
That's
you.
true. I'm going.
That's true though.
He said he's going.
Hey, but I didn't see you on Sunday, so you're right.
There was.
There was.
I don't know.
See, I see more Sims on track than S2000.
There was a lot of
Damn.
There's only 10,000 S2 in the whole world.
Yeah, but the
it
one,
really?
the one,
No.
the one topic that we could agree underrated is classes at car show. Don't collect our money if you're gonna disrespect all the cars.
Yeah.
Right.
You can disrespect it multiple ways. Not having enough or having too much.
Yeah.
But some people don't see it. They see
People don't pay money, like I said, 50 times earlier.
Mhm.
People don't pay money to come just to park in there, and you collect money for people to come see their car.
Yeah.
So,
That's true. So moving on to the very next thing that is somewhat similar to it.
Damn.
Oh, you did? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought we already. Go ahead.
I
Nah,
thought it was
but
this way.
What's
I did have one thing to add on.
Go ahead.
do it.
It goes back to the classes,
Uh-huh.
but I think one thing that's underrated is builds, a theme of a build.
Okay.
I think that's underrated. When nowadays how everyone's doing car shows, not everyone, but I'd say vast majority of
Car shows?
the car shows, it's all point system.
Oh,
think-
yeah,
I think
yeah.
so like you know like
So things are going away now
yeah,
because of that.
I think it's all about lights, bags.
Who has this?
Who has the most
yeah.
walls on their car?
It's like a checkoff
Yeah.
list.
It's kind of like the who has the most stickers.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I think that's one of the things that I've noticed going to car shows is themes, like being able to see a car, understand a car without even asking the owner.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like you know that
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Yeah, like
It's,
Okay.
it's like a lot of rotating cars. We're not gonna have like Christmas lights,
Mhm.
and then so many like people have like sing. They're gonna have Christmas light. It just
Yeah.
it falls back to thing. But
yeah. I think that's one of those underrated is going back to themes and
So
that falls back. That falls back to the hosts.
I mean-
in my opinion,
right.
Because the hosts, when they run these shows, they don't run one scene.
yeah. That's what I'm
They
saying.
always advertise all makes, model, welcome.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Too much seen on the
yeah,
walls.
you got 5 different scenes on the road. Like, why would I pay $65 to go park beside a 4x4 truck? They can't even see my little Honda.
Yeah.
And going back to themes, you know, like I'm not gonna try to be all cocky, but I'm gonna be a little cocky. Just look at us. We have theme builds. People are like, that's boom, that's a virus car. Boom, that's a spoon car.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just stuff like that. Most people they're like, oh, what kind of kit is that? I got a big ass decal. So what it is right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Multiple.
multiple. You know, and it's what it is. Or, you know, like we have cars like, oh, what's Voltex? Like
Mhm.
you don't know Voltex. You're in the JDMC. You should probably just step out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're not trying to say piece a whole car as one kit. 'Cause
Exactly.
I mean, like
Making your own.
Yeah,
Put your own
you know,
taste into it.
like because
Exactly.
I know there's a lot of guys on the team. Hate to call y'all out, but like I know for a fact they got different parts that flows.
Mhm.
It flows, and I think that's where that puts us more as a creator than I have money and I'm just gonna buy a kit.
Yeah.
But you have to piece it correctly.
Yeah, I mean that's not necessarily calling anybody out.
You
I think
can't
it's just
piece it one at a time. You got piece
more of a
it
shout out than
Yeah.
a call out.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just.
Shout out to the ones that do
Yeah.
different parts where it flows.
But I mean, if you feel that type of way, just know.
Because like, at least
You on your own.
Well, at least people know Tensei because of our theme build. Like,
Yeah.
he got a Fuel Civic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's Phantom Civic. I mean Phantom C8. But you like the Phantom, the 260C that we got, Phantom K5. Phantom GTR is probably the most well known. People know from back day.
Uh-huh.
We got a Voltage Evo, Voltage SUK, Jace SUK. Like, everything has its own thing. We don't mean like copy and paste from the manufacturer, but you put it into your own taste.
But people look
Right,
into
right.
online
Yeah.
YouTube videos and these
Yeah.
cars when you see the person. Like,
Right,
oh,
right.
But it's not fair too because some cars don't have kits. Some cars don't
Yeah,
have.
some don't, yeah.
Some cars don't have brands. You know, like it. I noticed a lot of the more luxurious cars, they don't have stuff like that. They have their own different brackets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some cars are placed with luxury, like for instance, Acura's. You know, when it comes to Acura and Honda, they're the same to us, but some don't have kits like that.
Yeah.
Right,
You got to
right.
make your own. You got to be different.
Sure.
So I get how they differ from there. But if you have a basic ass car that's heavily modded in the scene, you should probably know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, so kind of to go along that theme, how do you guys feel about the phrase "respect all builds"? Whenever you hear that, what do you think? Is that
depends on where I hear it.
yeah, and I was going to say, I said, depends on what events.
Yeah.
Like,
okay?
Like, I don't hate on particular builds, but it really falls back to depends.
It depends on when you say respect all builds. Yes, you build on what you want. Your taste is what you taste. I mean, you can't tell me to go eat fucking mayo and enjoy it while everybody's dipping their fries in mayo.
Yeah.
Same difference. If I hear that event, with respect all builds, yeah, but if when it comes to awards and that motherfucker won against me at a specific event,
Yeah.
I'll pick and choose where do I respect that build or not.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just one of those things, you know, like it's kind of like somebody pulls up in like, you know, Walmart shoes. Somebody pulls up in a pair of Jordans.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Dunks. And the Walmart guy wins. Like this is it's a shoe show.
Yeah.
Same difference, you know, it's a car show.
Hey, but I save money. I bought like 20 pairs versus your one pair.
It's so, and people can fight against that too.
Right,
And it's
right.
more of
Different
like,
colors.
do I respect
You,
that?
usually the guys that are saying respect all builds are host events because they're trying to please everybody,
Okay.
and just guys that I'm not trying to dog nobody, but it's guys on the lower tier level.
Mhm.
They're just saying that so that way they can people that don't want people to respect them.
Right.
Like at least we'll mention earlier where like usually the one that is up there already, they don't preach about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
One of the bottom, we're preaching the shit out of it.
Yeah.
But here's another hot thing I'll say. Respect all build is a money grab.
It is.
Is it?
I'm gonna
big
say this,
time.
I get all the motherfucking money I can.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So
if I,
you mostly used by hosts
Yeah.
to be like,
most of the time,
let's see how many people we can get in.
or by big companies,
Uh-huh.
you know, just trying to put it out there.
Right.
It just falls back to like I said earlier, like you run a car show, if you see welcome all making models, that show will still be good, but it's not gonna be popping.
Yeah.
There's nothing to like, wow,
Like when I go to a show,
Unless they have the right type of
all builds.
certain judging.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think because I know a lot of people will say, "Well, damn, Tensei shows all make the models,"
It is, yeah.
but we truly cater to everything though.
But
no, I wouldn't say everything.
and
Well, but awards wise,
We don't. We care about. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the show scene, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
more JDM,
yeah, of course.
domestic, like tuner.
But that's
scene.
where we're inclusive to those you know non JDM people.
Yeah.
because at
Versus
the end
when
of
you
the
go to shows that have top 50.
Like, at the end of the day, we're in the East Coast. There's not many events. To
No,
attend.
there's
There's not big stuff to attend. So you have to cater to these people to make them feel included too.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just shun them out because they're just doing it parking in the garage,
Right.
and that's just shun them off these days.
Yeah. All right, so I also want to get into a little bit of like, not personal stories, but like stories related to you guys as a team too, because we talk about the generic car community scene. Let's talk about the Team Tensei. There's a lot of shows that happen year round, and you guys attend a lot together too. Are there some like funny stories that kind of stick out that you guys remember? Maybe it might have been SEMA, it might have been Reese and Gatlinburg.
It's like every event is always memorable.
Yeah, 'cause
No
y'all
matter
travel a
how-
lot.
No matter how terrible. the
Yeah.
weather
My
is.
best one, if y'all like me, my best one, I know that y'all agree. Charleston, we say, let's pitch in money, whoever car's gonna trip, because we don't want somebody that don't want to go in the trailer and car mess up. And this guy right here said, I am good, and on the way back, his tire popped. And guess what he brought? He brought impact, brought jack, brought tools, but no spare.
Yeah.
So guess what? I had to unload my car to put his car in there, and he was the one that was kind of going against us. That we don't need trailers.
I think the funny part was at the end, as we were getting ready to load up the cars, I said, "Hey guys, there's still one more slot.
2 more
No,
slots.
2 more slots on this other trailer.
Yeah.
Now is the perfect time."
You're only paying halfway, yeah.
Yeah. And then everyone's like, "Nah, they gonna make
And
it."
we all lost a lot of sleep.
A lot of sleep because I think you and I worked the next
A
morning.
lot of people
Oh, yeah.
were the next day.
We almost died
Dude, I
too.
was this close to just saying, "Fuck it, let's stay a night that town. We got children driving."
Hey, look.
We got
Yeah.
died a few times
Because every time you
I would
blink,
get into what, like 2, 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to come unload.
no, but that was back then. You know, when we were trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
Now we're a little more established.
A little more
Shit,
experience.
now I don't even drive. I just told.
See,
got
and
money.
back to experience.
He's saying.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's my
hard
memory,
work.
but y'all can
But-
tell, y'all tell what y'all memory.
Yeah.
There's a lot of memories, man.
Yeah,
It's like-
There's always a lot of funny and good
a
memories.
lot of dumb shit happening, but we
Every
laugh about
event
it.
is-
And that's why we go to show is for memories.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't go. The show itself is the show itself.
Every
memorable?
show's the same thing.
Right.
The
Right.
shows
Same
aren't
thing.
memorable.
Yeah.
It's the memories that we build after the show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Every show is
Like the
the
hanging out at the
same thing.
hotels, like the
Yeah.
things you
The
do.
dumb shit outside the
The
hotel.
cruising,
Yeah.
the people's hitting the car on the curb, or trying to each other, or trying to side slam each other, or drinking beer at 7 o'clock in the morning at car wash. Just-
Yeah.
There's just a lot.
When you go park at a show, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same event, different hosts, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, park and then get drunk.
That's why we.
Park and get
that's why we
drunk.
drink as much as we
That's
do.
it.
We're not
Hang out.
alcoholics, by the way.
We're trying to kill time.
We just drink to kill time and have fun.
And
Yeah.
Because
and basically, I think
it's the same shit.
It's just
every
the
year.
boys.
Nobody can sit there from 7 to 7.
I
That's
don't
the
even
thing.
drink.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even drink. I just go hang
Show
out.
starts at 12. We gotta be there 5 hours ahead.
Just to park and to get organized.
And that's
Yeah.
be there. And you're not talking about the hour or 2 and 3 hours that we gotta drive there.
Right,
So
right.
4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, we're leaving already.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a bunch of boys hanging out, huh?
That's
Yeah.
really it.
It's-
That's
I
it.
think it's an excuse
Yeah.
to tell the wives and kids and all that
Hang
stuff.
out.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to a car show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the wives.
I mean, y'all can come along if y'all
loving
want.
it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They get to bond. They're dating sisters. You know?
Yeah,
We've
of
been
course.
brothers, but
We get there, they got their own little huddle. We got our own huddle.
Yeah, that's
sometimes
cool.
they want to drink good, make us drink like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Sometimes they drink more than some of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Regulating too, huh?
Exactly. So
Sometimes they get drunk and they literally start to regulate us.
and it's
Yeah.
not, we're just not. Now we're brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
It's family.
Yeah.
It's
a
family.
big family.
I think that's what people see us and like they want to be part of us. We don't go and we just go sit and talk shit about other clubs or talk shit about cars.
We just go do our own thing.
Yeah, we do all. We literally when we get there, it's like we're at our own house.
And the
Yeah.
best thing about it is
Yeah.
that we're super inviting. Like,
Yeah.
you see us, you want to approach us.
Yeah.
You don't
Like
sit-
maybe some other teams just kind of walking by and you
Yeah.
make them drink with
You're
y'all.
like, hey,
Oh,
here's
get
a
in
motherfucker.
there.
We do that all the
Yeah,
time.
like, come on over, come
We do
on
that
over.
all the time.
We did that shit yesterday. We offered dude a beer, or Sunday we were like, hey,
Yeah.
what you doing? None. Here's a beer. No, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I said,
But
here's
we're
a
not
beer.
alcoholics.
Yeah.
We're not alcoholics. You know,
No peer pressure. Like we're just open invite.
We want everybody
Yeah.
to have
It's
the
like-
same vibe we do.
Right,
It's like
right.
we're walking to our house. It's the same thing.
For sure. For
Because
sure.
you know, like a lot of car clubs, they literally just huddle up, hang out their own little station,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Don't
I mean,
talk.
you
no.
walk up and
Or
you're
they
just
sit by their
like,
cars.
Oh, they're too good, huh?
yeah. I mean, like you'll walk up and try to, like for me at least, I like
Ask
to look
questions
at,
about the bill.
I like to ask a question about the bills exactly.
Pop the hood and stuff.
And
get
I mean,
mad at you.
like they'll just sit back and they'll just kind of like,
Fuck this guy.
kind of like they don't know how to talk English or anything.
You ain't the
Yeah.
judge.
You ask about the motor, I'll tell you, oh, stock. I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
trying to race you. I just want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find out because I think we've networked and learned
I think-
from other people's
Oh, yeah.
business.
I'll be a proud #1 supporter. Said that we're probably the only team at almost every car event that allow people to, especially kids, to sit on cars.
Mhm.
Like people walk by, you can the feeling and the vibe of seeing a kid, their smile looking at our car
Uh-huh.
is the reason why we build cars.
Yep.
Right, right, right.
And just to say, hey man, you want to sit in the car? And the kid just wow, and the parents like, damn, like y'all gonna let my kids
Yeah.
sit in your car? Like up at DC, like literally, it was like a thing. fair. Like John was just sitting there letting kids one after another. Like just it was crazy.
Yeah.
We could have just started selling tickets.
Yes,
Should've.
All right, we're calling for ticket number 2 to come up, sit in the car. You
Like
like?
these things are so crazy to the point where like adults started want to come sit in the cars. Like
Wow.
we don't care. I mean, what are they gonna do? They can't take off.
It's
Yeah.
it's
And it gives
about
them a
being
chance.
approach.
Right.
You have to go into a setting and be approachable. If
Yeah.
you go in, you try to mad dog everybody,
Yeah.
and then you have to block them. You're trying to compete.
Right.
If you're trying to go and collaborate.
It's a friendly competition.
Exactly. It's always a friendly.
Because I mean, like we literally know,
Even
we
within
literally know
ourselves,
every
it's
team
friendly
around here.
Yeah, within us, we have a competition between ourselves.
Yeah.
Like,
But you have to have some kind of openness
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, like we know every team around here. I think we talked and drank with almost every team.
Oh,
Just
around
about
here.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like
and every team support our event.
yeah,
So I guess
and,
like,
and I
every
mean,
team
like
supports
we're
us.
very supportive of other people's
Mhm.
teams too.
Well, let's try to be.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, because at the end of the day, I mean, we all like cars. I
Right.
mean, there's no point in talking shit about each other's cars. And I think we're really really close with a lot of the teams around here
Mhm.
because it's not really like you suck. I want to be better than you. It's more like, hey, are y'all coming out to this event too? Because maybe we can all get to hang out.
Yeah.
Kind of gives
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
a break to kind of just hang out, meet different people that.
Because
that
a lot
hang out.
of teams don't understand is without all these teams and clubs like us, Chosen, Dilated, all these
RPM.
other RPM, all these
Yeah.
other New York guys coming out. Without these car clubbing teams,
It would be a show.
there's no show.
Yeah, there was no
Right.
show.
Yeah, you can't.
They all
expect
support
these
each
solo
other.
Guys,
Yeah, I mean, like,
Because if I go, the most of the time, that's me 5, 6, 7, 10 guys with me.
Mhm.
There's a lot of quality bills coming
Mhm.
together too.
So I mean, I did have one other question. It was just kind of like one that I just thought of earlier. How do you guys feel about the EV scene? Have you guys had an EV at your show yet?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tesla's is pretty
Teslas.
free, so.
Uh huh.
But you never see me in a hybrid car EV.
But that's what I was gonna say. Would you guys be open to owning one ever?
I mean, will I be in one? Will I own one? Chances are slim, but if you gave me an EV, I'll ride the motherfucker out of things.
Yeah.
That's true.
If I was able to find a good deal on the EV,
Yeah.
you see me drive straight to CarMax
Yeah.
and sell it.
That's true.
Damn.
Yeah.
But
I'm not an EV fan.
I'm not.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
As loud as my Super is, it's gotta
Yeah.
have a little
Like,
exhaust.
Exact-
you remember,
exact
you remember
opposite.
when we went to SEMA?
Yeah, they sell
Yeah,
the
they
speaker.
sell a speaker.
Could you imagine
No
that?
way.
You buy a car and then you
You gotta
have to go buy a
to put on it
speaker
to make it louder.
to make it loud.
Yeah.
the fuck? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
I'm dead
And
ass.
this was at SEMA, the biggest
and
show in the
they
nation.
can make it sound whatever car
Oh
you
yeah.
want. Because the funny part was at that booth, I asked the guy, "Hey, can you put on a super?" He put a super sound on it.
Wow.
And it was-
That's
and-
pretty cool.
I mean, it's like I guess the way the speaker kind
Like
of
I'm not
vibrates
against
on you.
EV, but if you're a city boy and you need to buy it and travel back and work, all for it. But
Yeah.
if you're talking about the car game, no, there's some badass Tesla. You
Yeah,
know, mine.
there's
There's
some
some badass
On
Tesla.
track.
And they're fast
Yeah.
too. They're fast.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen
But
the
for
numbers,
me-
man.
They're just not my. They're
I mean,
just not my thing, man.
For me, I've been around all y'all for a while, and all y'all on air ride. I've seen too many electrical issues going on.
Yeah.
I thought about going air ride, and then I was like, "Oh wait, that's not for me."
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Me and you don't go air ride or mechanical.
Yeah, static boys.
Yeah, we're like riding. One of
Yeah.
our fuse blows. Guess what? We're still riding.
I did think about going air when I busted my lip though. I did think about that.
But I don't know.
Pricey fix.
At least saying he not go air, but if you play Ralph, we want to set an airlift. I guarantee you.
I say shit about
Just like
rap.
rap.
Free.
Yeah.
If you
I
get
talk shit about rap all the time.
So
Now
this one, we gonna
flexing
bash each
like a
other.
Motherfucker. I can
Yeah.
find out this.
They're about to fight right after.
That's good.
There's pros on.
It's little things like that, you know.
EV
Yeah.
is like having a laptop when it's new, the first 2-3 years. But
Yeah.
When your battery, when
Yeah.
The battery.
when you need to play your
Yeah.
laptop constantly, that's this problem.
I don't want to plan like I'm a guy that if I'm gonna like I'm just like get up and go. I don't want
Uh-huh.
to plan my ride. Oh, I gotta get off at exit 77 and plug it for 2 hours and then go.
Yeah.
I just want to get up and
And
go.
you know, I never knew how
20 all
expensive it
the
was. Charging.
Yeah. The range.
Because
Charging station.
yeah, because they have certain charging style.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
fast ones.
Whenever
And the charging ain't free. You gotta pay
no,
for it.
yeah, I
too.
know. Well, and then you have to pay. I think like 2 or 3 times the price to do what they call supercharge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like
faster.
way
First
faster.
faster, yeah.
Because I know Amy and I, whenever we went on, I think we went to Arizona, and I was like, you know what? I have an opportunity to get a Tesla. And as soon as Amy was watching a TikTok video about someone's bad experience of traveling to Teslas,
Yeah.
they ran out of range. There was no charging
Because you don't know
around
where the
them.
station's at.
Yeah, and then like,
You have to go by the route.
Or like
and then
that.
they found a charging station, And then come to find out, it took like 6 hours to charge.
Yeah, you
'cause
gotta
they
sit
didn't-
there,
'cause they didn't offer supercharging. And I was like, we're just gonna pay for gas.
Let's get into this next topic, man. I feel like, as my own opinion, I feel like car guys are one of those people, and maybe gals too, definitely gals too. Car guys and gals are the kind of people that you kind of want to go for in terms of looking for a significant other or a spouse. And here are my reasons. I feel like someone that is passionate and goal driven. Those are some key factors, right? Someone that is passionate about something and someone that is goal driven about something will always have a certain mindset to want to be better or look to better themselves in a certain type of way. And car people definitely really reflect that, especially the ones that do it right, like the car enthusiasts that do it right. They take their time researching too, so they're detail oriented. Whenever they do things, they're not really rushing to get something done. It's just like, look, if you want it done right, and like I said, the actual car enthusiasts, if you want to get done right, you understand it's going to take some time and it's going to take a little bit more money, instead of just like, okay, what's the cheapest way I can get it done? What's the fastest way I can get it done, right? So that's my own personal opinion. I feel like car guys, car gals are the type of people that you kind of want to go after in terms of like the dating world. Obviously, there's other factors too and other types of people too, but not because today's theme is, car enthusiasts. I feel like that's my opinion. You guys have any thoughts on that? I guess we'll start down this way, Eric. Any opinions on that? Anything you'd like to add?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, as far as me, I feel like that didn't really affect me from my girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So being a car enthusiast didn't matter to her, is what you're saying?
Yeah. So like she had no care for it. So I think my thing is like my drive for my hobbies. Like she didn't see how hard like I cared for it, because she never seen like car scene to a girl. It's nothing, right? They don't care about a single car. They don't care how much work you put in it until you're married. Yeah. Right. So I don't know. I think. I mean, obviously, if you're a real enthusiast, the way you see, if a girl really see how like you treated your car, or like how driven you are to like get your car to a perfection, I feel like that might lead them into a way, or like a feeling, or like how they feel towards you.
Yeah.
Into like life perspective wise. But I mean, I don't know. To me, it was.
In your scenario, it didn't matter.
In my scenario, it didn't really matter to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't know. You old school. So
I'm talking about, if you're talking like scenario like on us, like our life, it didn't affect me either. But as we got together, date, married, and I'm just grateful that my wife was really supportive of my hobby.
Of the hobby, yeah.
Yeah, and at first, no, just like everybody, they cuss, bitch at you, complain, you spend way too much money. But once they seem like you said that, you do your research, you buy the right part, you're not losing money all the time.
Because it translates to other parts of your life. Yeah.
But your question, like in the generic, like general rule is, I think, I can't speak for every car guy, but or the majority, but I think some car guys is good to go out there, some car girls good to go out there. But I think if both has to share the same mentality, it could clash too.
Okay.
Like if the girl is into cars and the guy's into cars, it could really clash.
Okay.
So I think it's better just having one that's into it and one is very supportive.
Shit, if both are into it, that's a financial stability.
Yeah, because you're gonna, it's gonna be in competition, and she can say, "Well, that guy got a better car than you do," or you can start seeing the other girl show up and, "Oh shit, that girl's got a better rap than you do." That's where it could clash.
It could.
I think that's if they're toxic. Yeah, that sounds pretty toxic.
Yeah, that's toxic stuff.
Yeah, New saying it could be that. Ollie, what do you think?
Me, so like OT, it never really affected my life, but as a tip to like the guys who are single, the girls who are single, I would say dating a car guy, car girl is a yes. Because for one, if you truly care about your car, that's how you truly care about your hobby, your life, how to portray yourself.
Everything else, yeah.
So for instance, you see your car not doing its best, you want to polish it up. Just like a relationship, you see it doing bad, you want to polish it up. Just the minor factors of what you take to step into it. If you want to change it up, like us, we've been in the game for a long time. Every single one of us, and if we see something different, we want to spice it up a little, we change it up. Just a relationship. See something go down dull, and not fun else. Spice it up. Do
Yep.
things. At the end of the day, even if you're married, if you're dating, if you're married, you never stop dating.
Right. That's true. That's true. I agree.
Come on, speaking facts though.
Hey,
yo.
we getting deep.
I like that.
We getting deep. Go ahead, Brandon.
Mia Khadija. What to say? I haven't been in a relation long enough to actually like I don't know if like it's good or bad. But I think it's good because I mean we have our like I guess our goals and stuff or want to do his hobbies and stuff. So like both can do it or not like they can enjoy it basically.
Mhm.
So I guess I mean it's something that like you both like to do and stuff.
Mhm. I feel like being a car enthusiast helps you better than not having any sort of hobbies or doing
Exactly.
anything.
Yeah.
Else.
There's worse hobbies to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Too. So.
We're not thinking about girls because we're thinking about the next car part.
Yeah. There you go.
But
You're
again,
tired.
to find a good car guy, you're not gonna find him at the bar or
Yeah.
club
Yep.
or EDM concert. You're not gonna find him.
He's
This is
say
an eating concert. I was like, damn. I was like, I want to go to an eating concert.
EDM.
Yeah, but it's just like
like
real
you said-
car guy
Yeah.
can really benefit the relationship for any single girls out there.
Yeah.
And I said it has to be a true car enthusiast, I think.
Uh-huh.
Not just some guy that roll up in
And
a regular car that slap wheels.
back to car enthusiast. That could be quotation. On
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
limited.
Are you really into it because you like the process? You like the just everything about it, or are
Yeah.
you into it because your homies are doing it?
Yep.
And that's a big thing too. You know, we see a lot of guys drop out from the waters because their buddies aren't into it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of us, we've been solo
A
for.
real car guy can't just drop the keys off one day and say, "I'm done. I'm not messing
Yeah.
with cars.
It's kind of like
I'm not hitting up a car meet anymore. Car show." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna go old. I'm gonna do other things. No, you're not. You're gonna grow old and buy Pokemon cards.
Yeah. That's what we hear a lot of people like bash us like, "Man, you guys are so old. Like,
Why are you so
why you guys still you're wasting so much money?" But at the same time, they're the same guy that's buying basketball cards, buying
Yeah.
Pokemon cards.
And there's nothing wrong with it, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's just a
everybody's
hobby.
got a
Yeah.
hobby.
Bashful
You have
hobbies
to,
are
you have to
something.
understand.
There's no age
Yeah.
limit to this game. Just like
Yeah.
there's no age limit to any activities out there.
Right.
So to sit there and bash because you were once in it, it's you're just not in it because you can't hang with it.
Yeah,
Right,
we're taking a hiatus. We're being normal
Yeah.
for a few years. I get it. That's life.
Mhm.
Because you were really never evolved around it. You were just in it because your buddy in college or high school had a car and you
Well,
want
people
to
saw
be
every-
cool with it.
People
That's
you
it.
saw every day. It's kind of like high school. I hate to say it, but it's you're friends with these people in high school because you saw them every day.
Yeah.
After high school, are you still friends?
Mm-hmm.
There's a few, yes, but there's some probably not.
Yep.
Only because you saw them every day.
But put it this way, it's like we all went to high school together, we all played football together, but guess what? We made the NFL and y'all did it, so now y'all bashing us.
Yeah.
Pretty much how that
I can
works.
see it.
Yeah.
I can see it like that. True. You got anything else you wanted to add? I mean, like I said, I
I
just
think for
stated
me,
my opinion.
for me, it didn't. Just like the rest of you guys, it didn't affect me. I mean, I was dating Amy. I had no car. I had a
Yeah.
little Civic.
Yeah.
At that point, but I mean, I think it's really good for. I would say good for single ladies and single guys who aren't into cars and they pick up on a car person because. Best thing is you're gonna save a little money if they know how to do brake, oil change, just a little maintenance.
Very true.
That goes a long way because I mean nobody, nobody's swapping the motor on a daily every single
Right. That's a specialty.
Yeah. So I mean, like as long as they know how to do oil change, flushing out coolants or fluids, changing brake pads,
Yeah.
or just rotating tires. I mean, easy maintenance. I mean,
Save
you're
a
gonna be
lot.
set. Yeah, you're gonna be
You
set.
save a
'cause-
lot,
'cause
actually.
you're gonna save a lot of money off of it.
Uh-huh.
Nice car, do open conversation with girls, but you get a lot more guys in your DM box than girls.
That's true.
If your car is real
Let's talk
nice,
about it.
you getting dudes.
Yeah.
If your car is just nice and pleasing to the eye, you might get
Girls
a
will look at you,
Yeah.
but guys will be the ones sliding in your DM
Yeah.
box.
They're like, yo, what did you do to your car?
I promise you.
like the initial. This is single guy's mindset. I got a Lambo. She gonna suck me. Nah, you got a Lambo. All these dudes in your DM.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what you do for a living?
Yeah.
Let me get in, dog.
Yep.
Like,
They'll be asking the most.
Literally the dumbest shit.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the
you
past
know,
couple
we
years,
do weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know for the past couple years that we've owned our cars, I know for a fact ain't no girl ever messaged us and said,
Hell no.
"Damn, I love your Supra.
I get all
that looks
y'all
so
my
good.
DMs."
Let's
Yeah,
link up." It's always been guys.
But-
Hey, what's the wheel specs?
Yeah.
Hey, where'd you get your kit from? Or where'd you get the carbon fiber parts from?
Which is normal, you know. It happens
But
often.
yeah, true car enthusiasts, it's good to have a better relationship with if you're a girl.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because they got more stuff to worry about than. Like, what was that line online all the time. We break car parts and break your heart or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're too invested to be going to the club and all these other things. You're waiting to spend.
I'll tell like I said, we're not online looking up girls because we're on YouTube looking up car parts.
We're online looking at other dudes. Hey, where'd you get this from?
We're in other dudes' inbox, not other girls' inbox.
Where'd you buy this part?
We're too worried about tire spec, wheel spec, and everything.
Or like, hey, what's your promo code so I can save
Yeah.
1% off
Hey,
of
if
this?
you're a dude and a dude, that's cool too. I mean,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, we don't go.
Yeah, we don't get. I mean, yeah,
We got one. We got at
we
least
used to have one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think at least having a significant other that does a little bit on cars, it goes a long way.
They're focused on the car, not
You
focused
gotta put in
on
your injectors. They gotta put in their injectors.
because they know how to fix. Like you said it best, they know how to fix stuff.
Yeah.
They break stuff. They can fix it.
Yeah, just
Yeah, so
basic
it
maintenance.
means if you have an argument in your relationship, they know how to work their way around.
Yeah.
They just
They
get
can
up and
problem
leave
solve.
you, and you have a
That's
baby
right.
daddy.
That's right.
Or if you're not a car guy, find you a car girl,
I
right?
just not caught that. I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, for single guys out there who ain't into cars, if you find yourself a car girl,
It's hard to find car girls. I'll give them that.
I mean, if you find a car girl, you're gonna be set because damn,
They know how to fix
if
it.
you find a car
It's like
girl,
they say-
cuff them.
yeah, you continue being the king
That's
you
what our
are,
buddies did.
Yeah.
and let
Fully
her
invested in
change
that.
your oil.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, y'all car girls. If any guys want
Bought
car
a house
girls,
and
I
everything.
need to cuff them like right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we got buddy man.
If she knows how to do oil change, go
All he
ahead.
does is pump gas. The
Marry
girl
her
does everything.
today.
Yeah. Yes.
Because that means that's one less thing you have to go to your car.
No.
That's true.
It's the truth.
It's all right.
Car girls slim though, but car guys everywhere. But you gotta find the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta find the right one. Because not every car guy is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Or car people, car enthusiasts. They're not all the same.
No, you
That's
gotta
true.
find. You gotta find the enthusiast.
That's right.
You can't just find a car guy.
Yeah, the actual real enthusiast.
You
that
gotta find the
will
car
really
enthusiast,
take,
not the car
take
guy.
care of the car.
You'll
treat
know
it
an
right.
enthusiast when you talk to them.
I don't think I
that's
think
true.
maybe I would say the toxic trait of a real car enthusiast is we might not really pay attention to you 24/7.
That is the
And-
ultimate.
And we don't care if you want to go out and have a girls' night. We don't care.
Yeah.
Because
We're more jealous of the other car beating our car than you. I'm serious.
Damn.
And it hurt us more. We take more personal when we lose to a raggedy old car versus you checking out the other dude. Like we don't care.
Yeah, but that's not to say loyalty still matters. You know?
Yeah, of course.
Go have your girls' night, but like know where your loyalty lies too. That don't mean girls' night and go like mess around.
yeah, and I mean like being in a relationship with a car enthusiast girl or guy,
Yeah.
no matter where you go, the event's not gonna always be right behind your backyard.
Mm,
So I mean, you're taking a trip together.
Yep.
that's true.
Like I tell Amy,
Well,
all the
mini
time,
vacation.
hey, we're going on a mini vacation. He goes to that car show. Yeah,
You already know.
Taking you out of town, baby.
Yeah.
Well, we stuck indoor. Y'all can do it whenever you
Yeah,
want. I mean,
there's times they go
they
to
do all
shopping
the
centers.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Going
Yeah.
there,
Girls get up and they go shopping.
I mean, hell, you guys are there 12 hours, 10
Oh,
hours,
yeah.
so why not, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I mean, anything else y'all like to add? I think we got covered a good bit.
Good amount, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so again, I just want to give a shout out to Team Tensei. They have their car show coming out April 7th, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, April 7th on a Sunday. It's going to be local here to the Hickory, North Carolina Crawdad Stadium. I am one of the sponsors. We Karaoke among the many sponsors. So it is going to be super fun. I think Cosmo Motors is the big boy, the big sponsor
the
Yeah.
premiere.
for this year's show too. So shout out to Cosmo Motors, but and all the other sponsors as well. I'll kind of tag them in the screen and everything else in the description. But thank you guys for joining me for another show, and shout out to Team Tensei. Shout out to you guys too. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe wherever this is going to be posted. There's going to be more good content coming out in the future too. So thanks guys. Peace out.
See y'all.
Peace out.
Peace.